Love them.
Third and final meeting between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars.
The Oilers and Dallas Stars.
Goaltenders brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the NHL. Cam Talbot gets the call. He comes in having won his last two. This is his first start of the season against Dallas. And 32-year-old Antti Niemi has not won a game in January. He's lost 4 straight starts, but has a career 11-1-3 record against the Edmonton Oilers. It was Kari Lehtinen who was in the nets on Tuesday when Dallas dropped a 3-2 decision against the LA Kings. The Oilers, of course, come in after losing 6-4 in Tampa also on Tuesday. Letestu, Makarinen, and Zach Kassian will start up front against the Dallas Stars' big line, which is Jamie Benn, Tyler Seguin, and tonight it is Patrick Sharp. Fane and Sekera are on the blue line. This is Sekera. And it comes all the way into Antti Niemi. Giveaway right in front. Makarinen with an opportunity. Comes all the way into Antti Niemi. Giveaway right in front. Makarinen with an opportunity. 0% whistle goes. And Ivo Makarinen is wondering why it did.
Why did the whistle go? He's getting his finger. Maybe it's just referee just did lose sight of it. Just an easy little play, but an overskate.
Sign in.
Alex Goligoski in front.
Going forward.
The puck is wide open. It's there. Boy, you're a puck. We're going to put it right back into Antti Niemi, and then
blue menu item checkbox checked.
Goal scored in large after that. Well, why did the whistle go?
YouTube video. Seek sliders.
So Letestu will line up now against Jamie Benn.
So go.
Patrick Maroon.
So Letestu will line up now against Jamie Benn. Jamie Benn third in the league in goal up now against Jamie Benn.
Draisaitl McDavid with the assist.
Jamie Benn third in the league in goals. He's got 26 on the season.
0% vertically scroll.
Second tips it down the ice. Second up beats Sharp to it. Now it's Mark Payton on the boards. Picked up by Goligoski. Goligoski and John Klingberg. Klingberg to Seguin. Tyler Seguin whips that puck around the board. Sharp lets it go for Benn. Lets it go for Klingberg. Shot. Rebound for Benn. Kicked away. Now it's Letestu starting out. They're going to change. Sam Anders will get their top line out there of Taylor Hall, Leon Draisaitl, and Teddy Purcell.
As usual, when you're not scoring, the team talks about scoring greasy goals, and both teams are talking about that today. It's the Dallas Stars. They're going to try to find a way to use their skill, but their size as well against the Edmonton Oilers.
Here comes Taylor Hall right out in front. It's cleared away by Johnny Oduya. Picked up by Hall and by back to Schultz. His shot didn't make it through. Nichushkin blocked that. Jason Spezza on the wing. Spezza to the middle. Cody Eakin. He gets stopped. The puck sits there. Backhand. Cody Eakin. He gets stopped. The puck sits there. Backhand. Jason Spezza. Johnny on the spot. Makes it 1-0 for Dallas.
After Patrick Maroon's 50th goal.
Too easy of a zone entry. A deep back way off. It's a 2-on-2. There's no way you should give up the line that easy. And then, again, it's everybody looking at the puck. Nobody executing. Leon Draisaitl skates right by it. It just becomes a mess as you've got 3 Oilers, but the one guy that picks it up is Jason Spezza, and he's got 4 goals now in 2 games here at American Airlines Center against the Edmonton Oilers. But if you go back, as we showed you, it's the entry into the zone that should have been stopped.
Jason Spezza gets his 16th goal of the season at 1:23 of the first period. He now has 12 points in his last 11 games. And as Drew mentioned, 4 of his 7 goals career have come this season. Former Edmonton Oiler Alex Hemsky with the puck now up there with Roussel. Shot comes from the point, tipped by Janmark. Matthias Janmark lets another shot go, and this time Cam Talbot makes a blocker save. Pressure remains on as Jokipaka came down low to get a shot away. Lindell in his 2nd game in the National Hockey League. Asa Lindell called up from the Texas Stars. Another giveaway. This is Janmark circling the net. He's got Hemsky out in front. Rob Klinkhammer on the ice. He was called up earlier. But under pressure now are the Edmonton Oilers in their own zone.
If you're not coming out ready against the Dallas Stars, you don't understand what the situation is. Because the Dallas Stars are looking for a home win. They've been great at home, and they've been struggling. So you know they're going to come out hard.
They are the 5th-ranked team at home in the National Hockey League. Goligoski keeps it in as a
0%
line. That
vertically
was for
scored.
3. Benoit Pouliot got a shift at center there with Linkhammer and Everly. Bird Fiddler to the corner. Right out in front, and they cut by Patrick Eves, and quickly back the other way comes Dale Yakupov. Yakupov going wide. Zach Klingberg lets his shot go. Miss the target. Kept in by Lander. Lander, Yakupov, and Landers.
Lander,
the forward line.
and
Fiddler. Bird Fiddler gave it away. Anton Lander turns, lets a shot go, and Antti Niemi reaches out and gathers it up. As we take a look at the keys to the game, they're brought to you by Ford, official automotive partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
There's so many things we could have talked about to try to put Band-Aids on from last game for the Edmonton Oilers, but number one is the turnovers. You got to drastically reduce those. You can't continue to give the puck over and shorten the rink for the Dallas Stars. And for the Dallas Stars, they've been talking about their special teams aren't very good. 3 for 22 in their last 8 games on the power play, and they're only 70.8% on the penalty kill in those same 8 games.
Came in tied for second in the NHL in first period goals. They now have 43 on the season. Johnny Oduya got the helper as the puck comes right to Antti Niemi. Picked up by Yakupov. Looks for the point, and it's Sekera. Plays it down low for Hendricks. Hendricks working against Jyrki Jokipaka. Hendricks eludes him, but Ben comes back to help out. Just have to talk about one Ben in this hockey game. Jordy Ben is on the injured reserve list with a lower body injury. And that is why Lindell is here.
We talked about Jason Spezza gets the first goal. It's his 4th goal in this building against the Edmonton Oilers. First trip here early in the season. He gets one that sneaks by Anders Nilsson. Oh, beauty, quick shot. That snappy wrister. And then a poor dump in with an empty netter. Seals it for the Dallas Stars, and Jason was terrific that game.
He was playing center then. He is playing right wing now. And he said he hasn't played much center, but he did play center for Todd McClellan at the World Championships. So that really helped him.
Expect him to move around too. Tonight, Lenny Ruff talked about that earlier this morning. That they could be moving him around depending on how the game is going. They're trying to find a way to get Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin back on the score sheet. I think that Spezza was there last game. Not there this time, so they're trying to find a remedy for the current scoring woes.
Pakarinen shot stopped by Niemi, and he'll hang on.
Talking about the fact that they've struggled, the Dallas Stars have not been able to find a way to win very much in January, except only one time, which is phenomenal. But they did a lot of things early in the year that they thought they'd be okay, but then Chicago got a little crazy. Yeah. But there's the numbers about the special teams. The goals for, the goals against, everything has gone the wrong way for the Dallas Stars. Lindy Ruff said today it's a combination of everything which you see, but he thinks they're close. Jason Spezza thinks they're close. Jason Demers thinks they're close. So we'll see tonight if they think they've got what the remedy for what's in.
Klingberg drops it for Janmark. Janmark goes across for Sells shot. And that one slides just wide. Cam Talbot had to be shut there. This line was effective in the game against the LA Kings. Klingberg at the point, trying to keep it in against Hall. Can't do it. Hall moving in with Teddy Purcell, 2-on-1. Taylor Hall over to Teddy Purcell, and he plays just wide.
Oh, beauty pass.
Hall drops it behind the net. Nobody home. Goligoski flips that one high. Darnell Nurse and gloved it ahead, and we get a whistle.
Best scoring chance so far, just a little less than 5 minutes into the hockey game, and it's Taylor Hall again jetting down the ice. Boys, he got a set of hands on. That pass is perfect. Waits till a man defenseman slides, lifts it over him right there on the tape to Teddy Purcell, but Antti Niemi gets across enough to disrupt Teddy for that terrific chance.
Taylor Hall on a 3-game point streak that has generated 5 points. He had an assist in that game against Tampa Bay on Tuesday. Patrick Sharp wheels it in. Talbot will stop it. Lay it himself on the boards for Sekera, but then it was Sharp right there. Sagan in front. Sekera lays it off the boards for Jordan Eberle. As we mentioned, Benoit Pouliot in the middle on this line. We talked to him this morning about playing center, and he said, well, I do have success rate of over 56% so far this season. The problem for him is he's only taken 23 draws. Doesn't really qualify for a face-off leader.
But he does practice it when he gets the opportunity. The other thing is when just to watch him, it's the responsibilities back in their own zone that change. Boy, the Dallas Stars just coming out after the weather's unfortunate.
Giveaway, Sevier keeps it in for Cody Eakin. He's got Fiddler out in front, tries to get it there, goes right through the blue paint. Johnny Oduya has to back off because Nail Yakupov is flying across the line. Yakupov stops up, puts it down low, but there is Keith to steal it away. He'll play it off the boards for Colton Sevier. The race on. Schultz got there first. Yakupov quickly up for Lander. Lander moving in. He centers it for Hendricks. Shot right on. The puck goes up in the air, and it's picked up now by Yakupov. Yakupov from the near side throws it right at the net. Hendricks the screen. The puck loose, and Antti Niemi covers up. Jason Spezza now has 21 points in 20 games lifetime against the Edmonton Oilers.
Welcome back. Kevin and Drew talked about it, and you saw Jason Spezza on October 13th score a hat trick, but Edmonton fans most likely will remember this goal even more. Second period of Connor McDavid's third game, and there it was. His first NHL goal tied the game up at 2 apiece. He'd already played in St. Louis and Nashville. First goal, first point. He would go on to score 4 more before the injury, and he hopes to add to those goal-scoring totals after the All-Star break, February 2nd.
Slider at 0 minutes, 12 seconds.
Today, Connor McDavid, after practice, he's skating wonderfully. He's doing the drills. It's amazing to watch him at the level at which he executes. And then in the afternoon, down in the gym with
Subscribe.
Chad Drummond, the strength and conditioning coach.
Blue Jackets in town.
Pause keyboard short. Click. 18 minutes, 5 seconds.
It is for the mid-gets it. Yanmark is second.
19 minutes. 20 minutes.
He'll get
20 minutes, 15.
long.
In white here.
20 minutes.
Piece of the crossbar. It off. Klingberg, long shot, and that one cut out. Piece of the crossbar.
If you look, the net scores.
Went into the netting. Nobody's able to see it now. The netting being white here, you're able to pick it up quite easily. Remember, Ron McLean will light that off the crossbar. Went into the netting. Nobody's able to see it now. The netting being white here, you're able to pick it up quite easily. Remember, Ron McLean will light that off the crossbar, and it comes up. There's Todd McClellan. You talk about gap with Rob Klinkhammer. Todd McClellan last game was not happy with the gap. And the gap is that space between the attacking forwards and the defensive, mostly is when we talk about the space. You've got to be up on the ice. You've got to contest your blue line. You cannot give, especially a team like the Dallas Stars, who be up on the ice. You've got to contest your blue line. You cannot give, especially a team like the Dallas Stars, who attacks space between the attacking forwards and the defensive, mostly is when we talk about the space. You've got to be up on the ice. You've got to contest your blue line. You cannot give, especially a team like the Dallas Stars, who attack so well, all that space to maneuver, to come with speed, and to work in front and behind.
Hendricks flips it in. Yakupov will give chase. Klingberg gets there first. Checked by Yakupov. Neil Yakupov back to the point. Andre Sekera waiting for it there. Trying to keep it in. Can't do it. Sharks got it down. Toe drag around Peyton Davidson. Shot go, and he missed on the glove side. But he didn't miss by much. You can see why Jamie Benn is second in the league in points. He's got 56 on the year. Play 3 right there. And Jason Demers right on him. Draisaitl now trying to move around Matthias Janmark. Janmark trying to skate away from Draisaitl. Gets to center. Checked by Klinkhammer.
Seek Slider.
Schultz trying to get it around the boards. His second attempt will get to Jordan Eberle. Look at Johnny Oduya right there. You see Alashevsky covering on the blue line.
That's why the defense can pinch. Come down the
Banner,
My name's Tyrone. I'm new.
the forwards are being disciplined and support.
Mine is what?
And Jordan Eberle are out there now. Played 3 games in Bakersfield and got 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. And he was telling us this morning the big difference is the gap you have. He's a defenseman. Down there, you do have some time to make a play. Here, they're right on you. And we have seen that tonight as Ben brings it across the line. His centering pass bounces. He picks it up himself.
0%
Push it off. Klingberg, long shot, and that one cut out. Piece of the crossbar.
Start window. NHL January. Seek Slider. Click or pause keyboard. Click. See
Went into the
NHL
netting.
January.
Nobody's able to see it now. The netting being
YouTube
white
video
here.
player group. Seek
We're
slider.
able to
Slider.
pick it up
YouTube
quite
video
easily.
player.
And now the run. Now
Going back. Banner guide button. Going forward. Complimentary.
No shortage of excitement.
YouTube video. Seek slider. 11 minutes 30. 11. 20. Current back. 8. 19 minutes 15 seconds of 1 hours 55 minutes 20. Play grab. Play. Play keyboard. Pause.
Yanmark
Dallas
trying to
starts.
speed away from Drysdale.
Complimentary.
Gets to center, checked by Klinkhammer.
Going back.
Comes to the block in, is picked up by Schultz. Schultz trying to get it around the boards. His second attempt will get to Jordan Eberle. Look at Johnny Oduya right there. And you see Alashensky covering on the blue line.
Skip navigation button. Search. Goal stop.
They're just going to come
Clear
down
search
the
query.
board
Clear search query. YT.
because they know the forwards are going to be disciplined and support
YouTube video.
Benoit
Banner.
Pouliot, Rob
YouTube
Klinkhammer,
video
and
player.
Jordan Eberle are
Goal
out there.
scoring
now.
large lobby.
Klinkhammer played
YouTube
3 games
banner,
in
sign in.
Bakersfield and got 3
YouTube
goals,
video player.
1 assist, 4 points.
YouTube
And he was telling us this morning the big difference is the gap you
0%
have
vertically scroll.
as a defenseman. He said down there you do need time to make a play. Here they're right on you. And we have seen that tonight as Ben brings it across the line. His centering pass bounces. He picks it up himself. He'll dish it off. Klingberg, long shot, and that one caught a piece of the crossbar.
Went into the netting. Nobody's able to see it now. The netting being white here, you're able to pick it up quite easily. And now the Ron McLean will like that. Off the crossbar and it comes up. There's Todd McClellan. You talk about gap with Rob Klinkhammer. Todd McClellan last game was not happy with the gap. And the gap is that space between the attacking forwards and the defensive, mostly is when we talk about the space. You've got to be up on the ice. You've got to contest your blue line. You cannot give, especially a team like the Dallas Stars who attack so well, all that space to maneuver, to come with speed, and to work in front and behind you.
Hendricks flips it in. Yakupov will give chase. Klingberg gets there first. Checked by Yakupov. Nail Yakupov back to the point. Andre Sekera waiting for it there. Trying to keep it in. Can't do it. Sharks got it down. Sagan to Ben. Ben toe drag around Bain. Then it's a shot go and he missed on the glove side. But he didn't miss by much. You can see why Jamie Benn is second in the league in points. He's got 56 on the year and 4 in his last 4 games.
High skill level, but he also plays inside. He also gets his nose over the puck.
He's got 91 hits on the season. Pakarinen adding to his total. Miro Pakarinen certainly does that. He is 4th among rookies in hits. Davison plays it off the glass and spiked that by Schultz, and it comes right to Cassian. Cassian to Pakarinen. Pakarinen stops up, throws it towards the net, and a glove save by Antti Niemi.
Jamie Benn has everything you need in a hockey player. He's an unbelievable leader. He's a strong player. He's a physical player, but he's also got this elite level skill. That's a nice little toe drag, and a little how's she going, and then a cut back for the chance. Toe drag, come inside, cut back outside, work yourself in an area for a shot that didn't miss by much. He is the captain of this team, and from all reports from everybody around the Dallas Stars, you couldn't find a better one.
He is also going to the All-Star game for the 2nd time in his career. Tyler Seguin going for the 3rd time, and Lindy Ruff will coach the Central Division. Johnny Oduya, Colton Sevier, along with Edmonton native Burns Fiddler. Shots even at 5 apiece. A rubber match of this season series. Oilers lost here 4-2, and then a 2-1 overtime victory December 4th. At Rexall, Jordan Eberle was the hero in that game. Fiddler behind the net. He's got Patrick Eads on front. His shot goes just wide. Another backhand attempt by Sevier, cut off by Eric Greiba. Yoki Paka able to keep it in. Eddie Bursell will start the rush for the Oilers with a pass to Darnell Nurse. He gets what he thought a center, but he did not. It will come back on the icing call.
Century Casino, welcome to the Winner's Zone.
Lindy Ruff, as you mentioned, coaching the All-Star game for the Central Division. A good talk with the media today, and he was more than blunt about the way his team has played lately. Although they did mention they were very happy to be back home because this is where they really wanted to dominate, and they have this year.
First of a 3-game homestand for them. They will play Colorado on Saturday. Calgary is here on Monday. Yoki puck. Lindell tied up. Lindell has really taken the spot of Jamie Oleksiak. Oleksiak has been sent down to the Texas team, the AHL affiliate, for conditioning. Digging for it behind the net. It comes to Janmark. Janmark is checked by Eberle. Eberle keeps it in. Jordan Eberle fires a shot from a sharp angle. Pouliot with it now. Back to Sekera. Sekera. Shot can make it through. Hemsky. Jokipaka picks it up. He can't get it out. Good job by Sekera to keep the puck in. Now Jokipaka will skate it to center. Send it slowly down into Oiler territory before he heads off on a line. Sekera to Schultz. Schultz off the boards looking for Margarina, who races there and negates the icing. Miro Margarina. The other way comes Sharp. Sharp and Ben. Drop for Sagan. Sagan goes cross ice. Here's Klingberg's shot. Stopped by Talbot.
Klingberg beats Cassian up the ice, gets the dynamite chance.
Goligoski's shot. Swallowed up there by Cam Talbot. Rogers Oilers hockey from the American Airlines Center here in Dallas.
Welcome back. Cam Talbot and the Edmonton Oilers in Dallas, which is about a 10-hour drive from Huntsville, Alabama, and it is at the University of Alabama, Huntsville, where Cam played his college hockey. Now, in college, they have what's called a family day, and he had a teammate named Tom Train. Well, Tom's sister, Kelly, visited the college, and Cam took a liking to Kelly, and one thing led to another, and eventually they did get married, as when Cam first saw his future wife, he lost his train of thought.
Came into this game with 98 saves in his last 3 starts. He has made 6 saves so far. Sharp fires another one his way, and he'll turn in another save. Goligoski down low, right up in front for Jamie Benn. And a good job there by Darnell Nurse, right on number 14. Goligoski picks it up at the line. He'll drop it. Kept in by Sharp. Second behind the net. Second trying to get away from Greiba. Ben in there to help out. A battle for the puck in the corner. Sharp with it now. Sharp gets tied up. Hard work by Anton Lander. Here is Jamie Benn. Pinned against the boards. Lander takes Sharp as well. And now comes up with the puck. And he gave it away. An opportunity for Sagan in front. You bobble the puck for a second after a lot of hard work, and it almost cost him.
Century Casino, welcome to the winner's zone.
Tons of hard work by Anton Lander, negated by this play. He's got it, and he just loses it. And it's a dynamite chance for the Dallas Stars. And these are the types of things that are right now happening to the Edmonton Oilers. They're doing a lot of good things, but then it's that drastic mistake that cost them. Fortunately, that one didn't cost them too much.
Hall with it now. Hall stepped up on there by Oduya. Draisaitl sends it around the boards. Andy Niemi will stop it there for Cody Eakin. Pass for Demers doesn't work. Draisaitl's got it. He'll center, but it's broken up by Eakin, kept in by Teddy Burton. Here's Draisaitl. Beyond Draisaitl. Still has it. Works it over to Hall. He gets it back to Fain at the point. He'll go across to Sekera. Sekera couldn't get it by Jason Spezza. And it will chase number 2 back down to his own zone with 6.5 minutes left to go here in the first period. 8 shots for the Dallas Stars, 6 for the Oilers. And offside is Benoit Pouliot.
I was talking with a few people today about Jordan Eberle, and one of the things I was told is that he may be one of the most mentally strong guys on the Edmonton Oilers, and I personally was surprised at that. But because Jordan Eberle, he didn't become a number 1 guy by just being a number 1 guy. Nobody gave him being a number 1 guy because he was a little undersized, not that fast. But he just kept working himself into position to be as talented and as skilled as he is. And he got a lot of compliments from many people in the Oilers organization for how hard he works off the ice on his game. And maybe one of the reasons that this year has not gone as well as he has wanted is because why? It's his first time he's ever really been injured.
And that is difficult. And it's a mental battle after that.
And that's what he's dealing with right now. But from all reports, his mental strength and his mental battle, it's going his way. And you can see the way his game is, that it is. But I was surprised to hear that he was one of the guys that people point to as one of the mentally stronger guys in the NHL.
4 points in his last 5 games, but his line is being pinned in their own zone right now. Patrick Eves behind the net, centers it out in front. Pouliot intercepts it and starts away with Everly. This is Pouliot flipping it in. Everly will go after it. Comes together with Lindell. Lindell gets it up to Colton Seaver. Seaver takes a hit there from Matt Cassian. Cassian came into the game with 18 hits. And this is just his 5th game. He had 4 hits in that game against Tampa Bay. Go along with his first goal, first assist as an Edmonton Oiler.
So far, that's a good move by Peter Schreiber, general manager of the Oilers, to take the gamble on Zach Cassian.
And this line has been good for the Oilers. Bible with it now. Ocarina, Letestu, and Cassian. Janmark, though, brings it both back in. Checked by Nurse. Janmark, Hemsky. Hemsky is stopped by Letestu. Janmark carries on back to the point. The shot from Klingberg. It's deflected into the near corner. Hemsky. Off the left it goes. Nurse plays it around the boards. Goligoski able to keep it in at the line. Janmark against Nurse behind the net. Cassian. As the Oilers have had to work for every inch of ice out there tonight. Four and a half minutes to go in the first period. John Klingberg, who leads this team in assists, he's got 32. He is 3rd among defensemen in points.
You know your business. We know how to protect it. Inside Insurance, specializing in the oil and gas and construction industries. InsideInsurance.ca.
Coach Lindy Ruff talked today about what most coaches talk about when your team's struggling. Make sure we're good away from the puck. They're good enough offensively. They've got enough skill there that if they take care of everything away from the puck, they should win the hockey game because their forwards are so good at scoring goals. Every coach falls back on that, though.
2nd best offense in the league. They average 3.28 goals per game. As that puck ends up in the crowd as a souvenir. Rogers, Oilers hockey. And it's right here on Sports.
Welcome back.
Crowd is the 3-point here. Rogers, Oilers hockey. And it's right here on Sports.
Welcome back. Each year, the EPCOR Share a Book program provides new books and book bags to grade 1 students across oil country. Literacy is a key focus of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation, and Share a Book was created in 2007 to ensure that the joys of reading are not limited to financial means. If you're a grade 1 teacher in Northern Alberta and are interested in participating in the program, please fill out the application form by visiting OilersFoundation.ca by February 5th.
A lot of Oiler fans making the roadie down here to Big D.
Didn't get the weather they were hoping for.
Oh, it's cold down here. Hasn't affected my voice at all, though.
No, you sound great.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Teddy Bristle, Leon Draisaitl, Taylor Hall. This is Hall with the puck down. Hall trying to get around Jason Demers. That is not an easy thing to do. Draisaitl giving a bump there by Sagan. Demers and Oduya, the defensive pair. This is Johnny Oduya off the boards for Sharp. Stepped up on by Sekera. Sekera trying to keep it in. Demers has it now as the Oilers want to make a change. It's flipped high for Penn. And he picks it up one-on-one against Penn. Here's a shot, and look at the way the puck leaves his stick.
This is the one, these type of plays, Jamie Benn's in the way back in his own zone, the face-off dot, and she's just going to take off. These type of plays in the neutral zone, this flip, you can't be casual on it. You've got to play that like an infielder in baseball, like a shortstop. Get your body in front of it. You can't be reaching with the stick, especially when you've got a guy like Jamie Benn out on the ice. That's what you have to know who you're on the ice against.
It is Spezza now. And Matushkin and Cody Eakin. Here's a shot. Talbot the save. Eakin looking for the rebound. He's in his skates. He'll play it back to the point. Lindell, his shot. Off the glove. Just goes wide. Spezza picks it up. Jason Spezza drops it back. Comes all the way back to Esa Lindell. Schultz cuts off the pass. Nichushkin gets it now to Spezza from the corner. Yoki Paka comes over to help him out. Spezza turns, fires it. Lander picked it off, and then he played it back. And Yoki Paka was right there.
Why would you play that back? Why not just bank it out of your zone to the red line, to the neutral zone? Just reset.
A couple of almost giveaways by Anton Lander that could have been dangerous. Goligoski now to Lindell. Lindell throws to Matthias Janmark. Janmark. Pass broken up by Nail Yakupov. Hemsky moving in with Janmark. Janmark drops it back. Here is Hemsky. He couldn't get the shot away. Pouliot quickly to Everly. Everly to Yakupov. Yakupov winds, snaps. And a save by Antti Niemi.
Now here's Benoit Pouliot playing center. Now he's coming back to help because Eric Greiba steps up around the blue line in the middle of the ice. It's a good defensive play by number 67, Benoit Pouliot. A quick little break, good transition. And the shot, the finish by Nail Yakupov. I'd like to see Nail Yakupov try to drive this a little bit more inside. Yes, Klingberg's got an angle on him, but why not challenge?
Well, we've talked about Nail Yakupov and that high ankle sprain, and he has had some challenges on this road trip, so I'm wondering, Drew, if that ankle is 100%.
The way he's skating, I think he's got that jump in. I think it's close enough where he could drop the shoulder and try to challenge a little bit more than just taking a shot from the outside.
And when we talked to him today, he said that he does not have a problem. Goligoski with a $1.50 left to go in the period. Eames with a hard hit there on Sekera. Mark Letestu can't get it out. Kurtler keeps it in. To Eames, he bumps into Sekera. Akarinen uses the boards and gets the puck out. The Murders will drop it back for Oduya. To an open wing picked up by Fane. Fane to Cassian, that went off his stick. Right to Jamie Benn. Benn content just to flip it in and let Sagan go after him. Out to center it comes. Oduya waiting for it. Oduya gets it again, and he finds Patrick Sharp. Sharp across the blue line. Sharp from a sharp angle, and he fired that shot high. Back the other way at the end of his shift is Hero Bakarina. He'll just backhand it in. We got less than a minute to go here in the first period. A goal, a minute 23 in, has been all the offense so far. Oduya looks up the middle and finds Spezza, but he gave it away to Schultz, who drops it back for Brandon Davidson. Brandon Davidson, third among rookies in blocked shots, came into the game with 56. Hall to Teddy Purcell. Purcell was Schultz jumping up. Offside is the call.
Edmonton's best pub ever is your home for hockey. Eat, drink, repeat. The Pint.
You cannot let that frustration creep into your game, and that's what we saw in the game against Tampa Bay. And it was some great coaching by Todd McClellan that nipped that in the bud. That top line. Draisaitl to Hall. Hall gets checked. Hall with it again. Draisaitl gives it to him. It goes off his skate. Klingberg will get to it first, and Hall takes him into the boards hard. Draisaitl took it away from Alashevsky, and that will do it for the period. That sees the Oilers outshot 11-7 by the Dallas Stars, and Jason Spezza gets his 7th career goal against the Edmonton Oilers.
Welcome back to Rogers Oilers Hockey on Sportsnet as we're through a period here in the Big D between the Stars and the Oilers. Well, we just want to remind you that women's provincial curling semifinals and finals from Alberta, Manitoba, BC, and Ontario are on Sportsnet this weekend. Check out sportsnet.ca/schedule for all of the listings. Note that the Alberta semis and championship game are on Sportsnet 1 Sunday, beginning at 9:30 a.m. Mountain.
Gene, the first period scoring summary is brought to you by Warley Parsons Ford. Visit WarleyParsonsFord.com to join our leading industrial construction team and enjoy great benefits and a safe work environment.
The 23 in, Jason Spezza gets his 16th of the year from Johnny Oduya. Stars outshoot the Oilers 11-7. And they're once again a familiar position. Well, Louis DeBrusk talked about entry into the zones. This is the first goal. What Louis talking about, look at the numbers coming back. Number one thing you look at, what are our numbers like? Too many numbers, you got to back in. If you get the defense and being helped out by the forwards, you don't have to back in. Right here, it's a little bit of change over the neutral zone. There's a 3-on-2, so you back in. Maybe not that much, but this one I want you to watch. Your numbers should be there, so you don't have to back in because the numbers were there coming back. That's what Louis is talking about when he talks about the forwards helping the defense. And then right here, this is too easy in my liking. I think you've got to get your stick and you've got to stand guys up. 1, 2 guys, 3 guy coming up. The forward doesn't get back in time, but it's quick pressure right away and everybody closes. But the last guy coming in, Zach Cassian can't get back to find him, to help him. So the back pressure is just as important for the defenseman as the numbers coming at them.
Cassian had 4 hits in that first period, as the guys mentioned, along with Rob Klinkhammer. And it is Cassian, along with Letestu and Pakarinen, who will start this second period against the same line who started the first period. That is Sharp, Benn, and Sagan. And Jamie Benn from the corner will give it to Sharp, who's got Sagan out in front. Patrick Sharp, Jamie Benn, the puck comes to the middle. Klingberg trying to keep it in, can't do it, and now the Oilers come back. And a good defensive play there by Goligoski, broke up that rush. Sekera turns back into his own zone. He will play it off the glass. John Klingberg drops it back to Demers, tipped in by Sharp into his shift. Talbot now to Sekera. Sekera up for Hall. Demers right there. Johnny Oduya plays it off the glass. That's sweeps it in. Sekera plays it right back out. Here is Hall with Purcell. Drops it back for Teddy Purcell. Return feed for Hall. And it comes to the enemy. You can't corral it. Purcell got it. He was checked immediately by Cody Eakin. Jason Spezza with a pass to Val Nichushkin. Ball back the other way with Purcell. Draisaitl right there. That's going to be it for their shift. Tipped in by Nichushkin. He is out there with Manmark. Manmark takes a bump. Everybody comes up with the block, sends it around the boards. Lindell waiting for it there. That's a Lindell shot there. That one hit the side of the net. Yogi keeps it in. Then he has it stripped by Yakupov. Now to Eberle. Eberle will play it off the boards and in. Yakupov giving chase. Lindell gets there first. Back the other way comes Janmark with some speed. He's got Hemsky. Janmark centering pass. Lucero was right there and he got caught up in the pads of Cam Talbot. Brava plays it back to Darnell Nurse. Darnell Nurse continues to lead all rookies in ice time. He's also third in hits. Benoit Bouliat. Jordan Eberle. Stopped by Goligoski. The ball slowly rolls across the line. Then he's checked back in by Payne. Well, no surprise that Benoit Bouliat took 5 draws in that first period. He managed to win just one of them, but this is the 8th best team in faceoffs he's up against tonight. Dallas Stars check in at 50.9%. Klinkhammer with another hit. This time, Goligoski got the brunt of it. Hendricks, Lander, and Klinkhammer. Lander fires a shot. It goes off the stick of Klingberg and into the netting.
Never compromise. Mastercraft. Available at Martin Motorsports.
Anton Lander is struggling to find something good offensively. And right there, you can see just with the double clutch of that last shot, Just put that on the net, kid. Just put it on the net right away instead of trying to double clutch, because Klingberg was going to be there and close the gap with his stick work.
Davidson keeps it in. It is Bastian Letestu and Markarinen out there now. Flipped over the head of Davidson. Short wrestling to get it back. And an icing call against the Dallas Stars.
Zach Cassian has been physical again tonight. He had a little spill in the first period. He thought, he got up rather slow, but he got his first goal as an Oiler the other night in Tampa Bay. Good work. Forces a bad pass by Steven Stamkos, then heads to the net, picks up the rebound. Zach is a guy that knows exactly what he has to do. He's one of those grinder type guys, but when he gets near the net, he's got a good set of mitts on him.
Davidson picks it up at center. He'll throw it in. Draisaitl, Hall, and Purcell up front now. Lindell chops it. Can't get it by Schultz. He gets it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Davidson, but Sharp was right there. And the puck comes out to center. Davidson gets back into his own zone. He will give it to Schultz. Schultz comes to the near side for Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl knocked down by Yoki Puck. Paul, a sharp angle shot. Niemi at the post hug. Here's Barba's shot. And again, Niemi makes the save. Teddy Purcell with it now. Purcell to Hall. Quickly back to Greiber. They'll send it to the corner. Draisaitl going to race for it. Draisaitl gets it to Purcell. His shot. Paul looking for the rebound. And again, the puck squirts free, but we get a whistle.
It's a good play. Good play by Leon Draisaitl. When we talk about playing with your nose over the puck or playing inside, this is the type of thing you want to see. Leon Draisaitl down low. Now he's just going to get to his man. He's going to get there, get knocked off the puck, but he slides by, and he's able to pick up the puck and then quickly center. That little move right there. Soft shoulder it, let the puck come back to you. Nice play by Leon. Quick little pass, quick little shot, and once again the referee loses sight of the puck. Second time tonight, and it's always been against the second time it's been against the Oilers.
Jason Spezza taking that draw. He won it against Mark Letestu. Puck comes out to center. It's Houston up front with Cody Eakin and Jason Spezza. Letestu brings it back in for the Oilers. He snaps a shot. Again, a stick in the way. Puts it up into the netting.
That's a good play by Jason Demers, number 4 for the Dallas Stars. Mark Letestu had the short-handed goalie the other night, and there's JD. Jason played for Todd McClellan in San Jose, and he's one of those kids who's just really improved as the game has gotten on. He's been in the league a little bit longer now.
And the UFC fighter came out wearing number 4.
Number 4. Jason is a smart defenseman. He's got good offensive instincts and was pretty much an offensive guy when he first came in the league, but he really developed that defensive game, and Jimmy Johnson, one of the guys that really helped him there.
Pouliot won that draw back to Sekera. Let a shot go, and Niemi made the save.
Pouliot coming over the bench.
You get Anton Lander to come in and take this draw.
He's got a skate problem. That's why he took himself off the ice right away. Jeff Lane on it and get that fixed up for him.
Anton Lander won 10 of the 14 draws he took in Tampa. He wins one here. Comes back to Fane. Fane throws it through traffic, and that one goes just wide. Picked up by Hemsky on the near side. He'll outlet to Oduya. Johnny Oduya fakes the slap shot, stops, lays it around the boards for Janmark. He'll leave it there for Hemsky. Hemsky checked immediately by Anton Lander. Let a shot go. Oduya drops it back. Antoine Roussel a shot. Cam Talbot, top of the crease, makes the save. No rebound for Matthias Janmark.
First off is a chance for the Edmonton Oilers, a face-off, and good help inside. Jordan Eberle gets the puck knocked off his stick. And that little move by Fane, just enough to get him the shooting lane, goes off of Jordan Eberle, and then the quick play by the Stars. Nice little play off the boards, and the shot on the one-timer that Cam Talbot handles no problem. And again, though, no rebound, no second chance for the Dallas Stars.
11 shots for the Stars now, 10 for the Oilers, make that 12 for Dallas.
They strike quick, don't they? I mean, it's just a quick strike. It's no second thought about faking it and maybe trying to look for a better shot. It's getting the puck at the net.
LA and Dallas both had 29 shots in that game on Tuesday. Davidson cuts off the pass intended for Sagan. Goligoski back in his own zone. Draisaitl watching him as he sends it around the boards. Gets by Sagan. Sharp in a race for it. Schultz gets there first. He'll whip it around the boards, but only Goligoski is there. He'll let his shot go. Blocked by Davidson. And picked up by Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl swipes back the other way. Draisaitl goes across the Schultz. Schultz between the legs. Couldn't get a shot away. Klingberg starts the rush for Dallas. Sharp looking Hall dive to try and break up that play. Draisaitl will give him the puck. Taylor Hall lost an edge. Draisaitl got tripped up. And it will be our first penalty of the game. As Hall and Draisaitl are losing edges, and Draisaitl got tripped up.
Went down hard, too, when he was laying on the ice a little bit. You see it just coming to your screen. The leg, it's accidental.
Colton Sevier.
Colton Sevier comes by. You see the leg, though, takes both of the feet of Leon Draisaitl out from underneath him. He goes down hard. He's got no cushion. Colton Sevier looking up and going, well, not much I can do there. But at the same time, there's a lot of guys with some skate problems on the Oilers bench, including Cam Talbot, as Wendy Ruff looks up.
Basketball game here last night involving the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. We saw the Timberwolves at our hotel. Can't really miss those dudes.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
The Oklahoma Thunder are in there now.
It's, you think hockey players are big. It's not even close.
Wow.
I'm like standing in a hole when you're beside those guys.
Oilers were 0 for 4 in the season series. They go to work for the first time in this game with a man advantage. Sekera's shot goes wide. Yakupov fires it. It goes off to Mers. Sekera on the far side. Sekera, Letestu, Pouliot, Yakupov, Eberle. This is Yakupov. Eberle lets it go. You heard that one. Go off the puck. Sekera on the far side. Sekera, Letestu, Pouliot. Yakupov, Eberle, this is Yakupov. He lets it go. He lets it go. He scores. Go off the crossbar and into the net. And Jordan Eberle comes close.
It starts with gaining possession off the face-off and being able to...
Jordan Eberle comes close.
It starts with gaining possession off the face-off and then being able to get pucks to the net. That's 3 opportunities to shoot the puck, and they did. There it is. Archie Niemi coming across. A beautiful one-timer. Niemi comes across. He doesn't really see it because Jason Demers just cuts in front of him at the last second.
NHL January 21/2016 Edmonton Oilers Dallas Stars YouTube and 6 more pages. First Microsoft Edge window YouTube video player group page keyboard shortcut key 0% vertically scroll.
Almost got one there. Stays out there with Letestu, Pouliot, Yakupov, and Sekera.
It's the puck going by him.
Jordan Eberle has 9 points.
And that's why he had that kind of funny reaction to the puck going by him.
Jordan Eberle has 9 points in 15 career games.
Yeah, Jason Demers just cuts in front of him at the last second, and that's why he had that kind of funny reaction to the puck going by him.
Jordan Eberle.
Second, and that's why he had that kind of funny reaction to the puck going by him.
Jordan Eberle has 9 points in 15.
Had that kind of funny reaction to the puck going by.
25. Jordan Eberle has 9 points in 15 career games against the Dallas Stars. Almost got one there. Stays out there with Letestu, Pouliot, Yakupov, and Sekera. Eberle diving to try and keep it in, can't do it. The Oilers have 11 of their 23 power play goals away from home. Sekera to Eberle. He will flip it in. Jordan Eberle. 3 of his 11 have come off the power play.
When you put the puck in, you've got to get it past the goaltender. It's okay to dump the puck in as long as you retrieve it, but the dumping has to be away from it so the goalies can't play it. They're just going to negate your power.
Getting an opportunity on this power play along with Teddy Purcell and Leon Draisaitl. Hall and Sekera. But the Dallas Stars have not let the Oilers get set up. Penalty killers now include Eves and Janmark up front, Oduya and the Mariners on the blue line. This is Hall. Back to Draisaitl. His shot again. More iron for the Edmonton Oilers as that one hit the post. Schultz back into his own zone. 30 seconds of power play time remaining. Hall sends it around the boards. Draisaitl waiting for it. Leon Draisaitl from the corner works it back to Schultz. He'll up to the near side for Hall. Get it back again. Schultz looking for a lane, gives it to Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl back to Schultz. A one-time shot deflected. And that one went to the line. Demers desperate to try and get it out, can't do it. Penalty almost over. Schultz goes across to Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl moves to the middle. Pacarina's shot. Purcell looking for the rebound. Demers stick broken. As the puck goes down the ice, Colton Sevier is out of the box. And he will get to it first. Sevier right out in front. Jamie Benn with it now. Seguin. He can't get the shot away. Oilers 0 for 1 with a man advantage. McHammer with it now. A long shot. The Oilers got one shot on that power play. The captain, Jamie Benn, works his way to center. Tyler Seguin goes cross ice. Shot by Goligoski, tipped by Benn, and it goes just wide. Flipped out by Anton Lander. That'll chase Klingberg back into his own zone. John Klingberg goes right up the middle for Antoine Roussel, but he was covered by Gladys. Nurse comes to the near side for Zach Cassian. That bounced by him. The Okie puck. Lindell. Kempsky tips it in. With Janmark and Antoine Roussel. Zach Cassian. Darnell Nurse gets it out to center. Scramble play. Brought in by Roussel. He stumbles. Kempsky trying to help him out. In a battle with Letestu. This is Everly now. Mark Letestu will bring it across the line. Take a bump there from Yuki Okibaka. Oilers have to hustle back. Opportunity now for Yoki Baka. Yoki Baka, a wrist shot scores. In a battle, Kempsky trying to help him out. In a battle with Letestu. This is Everly now. Mark Letestu will bring it across the line. Take a bump there from Yuki Okibaka. Oilers have to hustle back. Opportunity now for Yoki Baka. Yoki Baka, a wrist shot scores.
Now he... Right? Is that the...
Driscoll are the linesmen who will...
It's offside. Off the ice is keeping on.
One keeps trying to keep it in, can't do it. Sekera will get it to Hall. Hall curls, gives it to Teddy Pettis right at the end of the shift. Demers leaves it up on the wing to Spezza. Machushkin bumps into Fame. Fame plays it around to his D partner Sekera. Sekera to Everly. Yakupov. Stopped by Klingberg, gathers the puck up, gets it to Sekera. Darnell Nurse to Andre Sekera. Sekera's going to take it himself, chip it ahead for Yakupov. That got by him though, and it's going to be icing against the Oilers.
Well, nailed.
Game time.
So the Oilers will try and build on the momentum of a disallowed goal that keeps it a one-goal game. Jamie Benn behind the net. Great save by Talbot as he robbed Goligoski. Sharp can't get a good backhand away, and the Oilers get the puck out.
Goligoski just got right close in and did a nice job at top of the circles.
Seguin. Toe drag. And Talbot covers up as the rookie Nurse did a good job against Tyler Seguin. Rogers, Oilers hockey, right here on Sportsnet.
So Todd McClellan is faced again with a bench that is not ideal because you're now missing a defenseman. You only got 5 defensemen. This is the last shift of Brandon Davidson. He runs into Jamie Benn there. He stretches, continues to work for the puck, comes back in, and that was it for the shift. And then he went off the ice, and we have no idea what it happens to be because he looks like he shrugs off Jamie Benn, no problem. And after the puck went out of the zone, he went off the ice, stayed on the bench for a couple minutes after that, and then left during that challenge. We'll keep you updated as best we can.
9:04 left to go in the second period. Giselle couldn't get the shot. Back the other way comes Zach Kassian. Kassian. He is thwarted. Letestu. Pakarinen has to wait for Kassian. He does. Letestu plays it around the boards. Kassian waiting for it there. Kassian trying to shield the puck. Pakarinen in there to help. Pakarinen. Here is Hemsky. Hemsky. Janmark back to Hemsky. Antoine Roussel for Janmark. Yoki Paka. He gets stopped. Kassian and Nurse combined to break that play up. Darnell Nurse plays it off the boards. Now he will peel and head to the bench as the Oilers change up. Janmark brings it in. This double team knocked out the puck there by Hendricks. Then Hemsky runs into Hendricks and they both go down. Linkhammer stopped by Johnny Oduya. I thought fires it in. Took a weird hop off the stanchion. And the Emmy had to be sharp. Demers to Spezza. Spezza stops up. Leads it back to the point. Kept in by Oduya. Now Klinkhammer will lead the Oilers out. Rob Klinkhammer to Anton Lander. Back to Klinkhammer. Lander with it down. Anton Lander right in front. He gets tipped in behind the net. Letushkin hit there by Lander. As the puck comes around for Johnny Oduya. Quickly up for Spezza, but he has Payne right on him. Out in that pass comes to Val Letushkin. Letushkin flips it towards Cam Talbot. And Talbot has no problem making that save. Rogers, Oilers hockey here in Dallas. We'll be back.
Welcome back. A little earlier, Kevin mentioned that the Dallas Mavericks were in action last night against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and a chance to see Canadian basketballer Andrew Wiggins, who's struck up a friendship with Connor McDavid. They were involved in some commercials this past summer as part of the BioSteel supplement products. And last night, there's Connor as well as Andrew after the game, an overtime loss for the T-Wolves with George Staganis and Byron Henderson from Lacombe, Alberta, getting a chance to meet two rising Canadian stars in hockey and basketball.
Absolutely. Canada's national team is going to look bright with those stars. Here we've got under 7 minutes to go in the second period. 15 shots for the Dallas Stars, 11 for the Oilers in a 1-0 game. Jamie Benn with the puck. Fires a shot into the net. Ben's got 27 goals on the season. Dallas has a 2-0 lead.
The Oilers double lead 3-2.
As the play comes up the ice, it's a great entry. You've got that middle drive, and then it's just puck. A misplay there. Two guys skate by the puck. Two guys that you trust with their hands. One, Taylor Hall. Two, Leon Draisaitl. Just bump into a guy, especially in your own zone, especially in the high slot. Take the body. And you don't have to get him hard. You just got to bump him off the puck and knock him away from the puck. It's just not thinking. It's not being detailed in your zone.
Jamie Benn is a point-per-game player against the Edmonton Oilers. He's got 13 goals and 9 assists in 22 games. And the Dallas Stars have a 2-0 lead as Jamie Benn's got 27 goals on the year. 13-16 in the time of the goal. Opportunity to Yakupov, and that was blocked by Demers. Back to the point, Lava, wrist shot through traffic, handled by Antti Niemi.
This isn't played very well by the San Jose Sharks. The Edmonton Oilers. Darnell Nurse is out too wide. You've got to protect the middle of the ice, and then after that, it gets all scrambling. And then it's just a push back to Jamie Benn. Two guys miss the puck, and then Jamie Benn puts it away. Right off the bat, if you've got that middle defenseman, if Darnell Nurse would play to the middle and not to the side, then you've got that opportunity where you can shut that down before it even enters the zone.
Well, Benn now has 5 points in his last 5 games and 57 on the season. Remember, he had 87 points last year and won the Art Ross Trophy. Letestu, Cassian, and Pakarinen are out there now. Try and get the momentum back for the Oilers. Hemsky ahead to Janmark. Now to Roussel. Hemsky flying through. Here's Alex Hemsky. Knocked down by Graba. And a penalty coming up. And the Dallas Stars will get their first power play of the game as Graba heads to the box. And Jamie Benn celebrates his 27th goal of the season.
Eric Graba in the penalty box holding. This is the new holding. And if you put that stick right there and all the pucker has to do is lean into that stick, you're going to get called all the time on that. The hand comes around. Jamie Benn gets the goal, the second goal, and this is his resume in the last 3 seasons, statistically speaking, and it's absolutely outstanding. That is why he is one of the best young players in the National Hockey League.
Dallas Stars power play is pretty good too. They are ranked 4th in the league. But they are 0 for 8 against the Edmonton Oilers in the season series. They were 0 for 2. They are ranked.
This is the new hold.
And Jamie Benn celebrates. They were 0 for 2 in the game against Los Angeles on Tuesday.
Talked about this morning. Lindy Ruff, they would love to get this thing going again.
Here is Benn dishing off to Sharp. Sharp will drop it back for Spezza, but Spezza did not get there in time.
Jason Spezza had an interesting comment the other day talking about the power play. And he said that the first guy to touch the puck on the power play is Tyler Seguin. He said the power play is really going to be rolling when he's the last guy to touch the puck on the power play. Pretty smart statement.
Seguin is out there with Klingberg, Benn, Spezza, and Sharp. Nurse, Schultz, Lander, and Pakarinen are the penalty killers. Huge kill here for the Oilers. 5 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the second period. Patrick Sharp on the far side. He will give it to Spezza. Here's a shot. That one missed the target. Klingberg zips it over to Seguin. He barely keeps it in. Schultz, opportunity to get it out. Now Lander's going to try and muscle that puck out. It'll sit there, and Schultz gets it. Sends it down the ice. The Oilers' penalty killers will change. Hendricks and Letestu are out there. Remember, Letestu scored a shorthanded goal in that game against Tampa Bay. And the Dallas Stars have given up 7 shorthanded goals this season. Goligoski to Hemsky in full flight. Alex Hemsky finds, gives it to Demers, and a good save by Talbot. Hendricks blocked a shot from Goligoski, and number 23 is still down.
It hit him where you never want to get hit, and he had nowhere to go. He was just turning back into the play as the puck looked like it was going to pop out to him in the high slot. He just turned. It goes to Goligoski, and it's going to put the best in the toughest down. No doubt about it.
Hendricks heading right down the tunnel that is.
And now he's just collapsed in the tunnel. It's just pain. That's all it is. He's turning, he turns, he walks. He's got nowhere to go. He has got absolutely nowhere to go. The puck just popped out to Goligoski. He just steps into it. There's Matt in the shooting lane, and it hits you where no man ever wants to get hit.
And Goligoski tapped his pads, so he knew that he needed to do that. Here's Goligoski again. He'll give it to Hemsky. Alex Hemsky sets up. Back to Goligoski. Alex Goligoski pitches to Hemsky. Hemsky with a slap pass off the stick of Janmark and wide. Jason Demers down low. Roussel sends it back to Hemsky. Alex Hemsky turns and puts it off the boards for Janmark. Now Hemsky will play it back to Goligoski. Goligoski to Hemsky. Hemsky, another shot right through. Roussel providing the screen. The penalty is over. And both teams are now 0 for 1, but we've got another penalty coming, and this time it is against the Dallas Stars. Antoine Roussel, who had 65 penalty minutes, now has 67.
Just a hit in the corner. For hooking. Wow. Okay. I thought it was going to be maybe a a boarding or something like that, but it looked like that was actually a pretty good play by Antoine Roussel. I'm surprised at that call. I guess he was trying to give him a hook as he was going into the corner. That's that wraparound stick again. Got it onto the hands.
So the Oilers with a great chance now. Their second power play of the game with 3:37 left to go in the second period. Draisaitl, Hall, Buckarinen, Purcell, and Schultz. Teddy Purcell waits, gives it back to Schultz. Schultz pushes off to Draisaitl, down low for Hall, slips it towards the net. 2 cracks at it. Puck comes free for Draisaitl. Draisaitl centering pass, broken up there by Oduya. Draisaitl to Teddy Purcell, and he rang it off the iron.
That's 3.
Schultz with it again. Here is Schultz. Purcell wants it back. He wants a shot. Takes it and hit Goligoski. Purcell on the near side. Delivers to Schultz. Draisaitl calling for it. Instead it comes to Purcell. Purcell moves to the middle. Now he'll let a shot go and he scores. A power play goal has made it. Draisaitl delivers to Schultz. Draisaitl calling for it. Instead, it comes to Purcell. Purcell moves to the middle. Now he'll let a shot go.
Purcell just shoots back to the left thing, just up over the
ready. Jokipaka throws it through traffic. They score. Jokipaka throws it through traffic. Jokipaka throws it through traffic.
Not.
Stars looking for another goal, and Jamie Benn was denied by Talbot. Jokipaka again. Here is Sharp with a shot. That one gets deflected up into the netting.
Big battling going on in front there, too. That's a tough one for Cam Talbot to give up. Wasn't very happy, but you saw his and
got the lane. Here's the second period for Cassian. Not by him. Jokipaka gets it to the blue line. No farther. Greiba keeps it in. Jokipaka gets it again. He'll play it to an open wing. Jamie Benn will skate to it. Benn. Tyler Seguin with it now. Benn centering pass, and it's picked off by Mark Letestu. Letestu chips it in. That's the end of their shift, and it's an offside call. Now it's cleared by Spezza. Just got his new stick, and just in time. Ball behind the net. Ball back down by Spezza. Gets back up to the puck. This is Draisaitl. Draisaitl gets double teamed behind the Dallas net. Paul plays it back up to Schultz at the point. Schultz over to Sekera. Sekera trying to sift it through traffic. Valmachushka. In the middle, Schultz, nice little tip pass to Draisaitl. Draisaitl coming from the net. Here's Draisaitl, stopped by Miami. Second pass, Hall put it just wide. Oduya whips it around the boards. And that'll come back on the icing call.
Very close in that second chance. Good job by Leon. Puck out from that settle on that puck.
Letestu and Pouliot.
Second goal of the season.
That puck Beacon just Miami in the rebound.
That's a time winding down in the period.
That's Niemi in the rebound.
That's a time. There was Yoki.
Off of Benoit Pouliot. It definitely moved, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely right.
I was wrong, but I was right.
Yes, you were. The Oilers will have some work to do as this second period comes to a close as they trail the Dallas Stars by the score of 3-1. So, David, 3 goals in that period, but it's a 3-1 game for Dallas.
Welcome back to Rogers Oilers Hockey on Sportsnet. Edmonton getting on the board, but so did Dallas, and as a result, the difference is 2 through 2 periods of play. And as long as both of these players remain in the National Hockey League, we will Sportsnet hooping only for 2.
Warney Parsons scored. Visit Warney.
And that was Bowden up in the third. Jamie Benn, in the second, I should say. Jamie Benn with his 27th unassisted. Teddy Purcell responded on a real nice power play goal. And it looked like the Oilers were back in it, but just 15 seconds later, they give up. The goal to Yuri Jokipaka. Here is on the bench, ready to go. This is how he got hurt. He's out. He's on the penalty kill. He turns and just gets drilled on a slap shot. But he is back on. Why? Because Matt Hendricks, as Todd McCollum has said, we've said many, many times, he is the heart and soul of this club. He is one tough son of a gun.
Still waiting a word on Brandon Davidson. He also left this hockey game as the third period is underway. The first shot of the period comes from 8
off here.
And still waiting a word on Brandon Davidson. He also left this
son of a gun.
Still waiting a word on Brandon Davidson. He also left this hockey
son of a gun.
Still waiting a word on Brandon Davidson. He also left this hockey game as the third period is underway. The first shot.
Oh,
it comes through. Patrick Sharp handled by Cam Talbot.
There's a guy who's, I say,
as the third period is underway, the first shot of the period comes from Patrick Sharp, handled by Cam Talbot.
There's a guy who's, I say, Chicago. Yes, they won the Stanley Cup, and he, of course, was an important part of it. But he has really taken off here in Dallas. 16 points in his last 15 games.
And that included a 12-game point streak.
He is
a 12-game point.
15 points in his last 15 games.
And that included a 12-game point streak.
Hi, I'm Travis.
He is.
My name's Travis.
He's got new energy. It's in his last 15 games.
That included a 12-game
Play keyboard shortcut.
point streak.
Goal scored in large hockey arena.
He's got new energy. It's amazing when the Chicago Blackhawks keep winning.
See selected YouTube video.
But
menu item check.
it's also, it provides.
Cody
0%.
center. 11 on the year. Cody Eakin at center. Eakin across the line. Out there with Spezza and Nichushkin. Spezza plays it back to the point. Oduya wastes no time. The rebound is there. And Eakin can't put it home. But Schultz prevented that. Eakin with the puck again. Cody Eakin. Lays it down low for Val Nichushkin. Nichushkin centers it out in front and is picked up by Hall. Taylor Hall quickly back the other way. He's got Teddy Purcell with him into the ship. Shoots it in. Niemi keeps things alive. The Oilers trying to come back and win their fourth game of the season when trailing after 40 minutes. Not going to be easy against the Dallas Stars team that is 19-0-2 when leading after 2. Sekera dances in. His backhand goes high and wide. Jordan Eberle with it now. Jordan Eberle. Checked by Yoki Paka. Sekera down low as the Oilers blue liners taking more offensive chances. But nobody, as Bully centers it out. Eberle putting it just wide. Bully on another chance, trying to center it. Couldn't do it, but Jordan Eberle with a golden opportunity.
Niemi had no idea where that puck was. None.
That line will change. I was going to say, nobody in the NHL has scored more goals in the third period than the Dallas Stars this year. They've got 66 coming into tonight's action. And lets a shot go. Talbot looks for it. He's Sagan back to the point. Sharp will give it to Goligoski. His shot is blocked by Pakarinen. Then down low for Sagan. It's by him. Darnell Nurse picks it up. Reverses to Schultz. Schultz will play around near side for Pakarinen. Pakarinen drops for Letestu. Now to Schultz. Schultz fires it in. Pakarinen, Letestu, and Cassian the forward line. This is Cassian behind the net. Matt Cassian trying to fight off Klingberg. Cassian on the steal. Can hang on to it and keep it in for Letestu. Klinkhammer hops over the boards. He'll join the battle. Cassian stays with it. Goligoski pins him against the boards. Letestu with it. Round of Fane on the other side. Fane off the stick of Klinkhammer. Fane keeps it in for Cassian behind the net. Trying the wraparound out in front. It comes. Klingberg clears it. Only to the line. Sekera is there. Sekera, wrist shot through traffic. Rebound for Cassian. An opportunity for Klinkhammer. And they've drawn a penalty. A hard-working shift for Cassian, Klinkhammer, and Letestu. For Cassian, Klinkhammer, and Letestu.
maroon, and
The Brick, saving you more on furniture, mattresses, appliances, and big screen TVs.
A reminder that Safeway's featured participating product for tonight's telecast is Purex laundry detergent, and certainly nothing to laugh about, unfortunately, for the Oilers, revolving around Brandon Davidson. Drew and Kevin, maybe we shouldn't be surprised he will not return tonight.
John Klingberg is in the penalty box, and the Oilers go on their third power play of this game. They are 1 for 2. Teddy Purcell got the goal, and Teddy Purcell's got the puck. Lost it there. The Fiddler, Draisaitl, he's passed to Pakarinen. Pakarinen gets backtracked by Fiddler. Hall comes up with it. Hall back to the point. Here's his Schultz. Schultz delivers to Draisaitl. Goes cross ice to Purcell. Purcell snaps it to the middle. Draisaitl picks it up. Draisaitl back to Schultz. Schultz over to Purcell. Schultz with it now. Schultz. Eddie Purcell moves to the middle, throws it towards the net. Deflected opportunity for Draisaitl denied. Good start to this power play for the Oilers. Purcell just can't keep that puck in. Does get the pass to Draisaitl. Down the Hall, checked by Oduya, finished off by Cody Eakin. A minute left to go in the penalty to John Klingberg. Oilers looking for their second power play goal in this season series. Around the boards, it's picked up now by Eakin. Moving in shorthanded with Jamie Benn. Cody Eakin in the corner, checked by Brouillard. Winding time off the clock, though, down to 33 seconds of power play time for the Oilers. Yakupov. Brouillard circles back into his own zone, now with Jordan Eberle. Jordan Eberle gets the line, shoots the puck in, waiting for it, Jason Demers, checked immediately by Brouillard. And it comes to Johnny Oduya. Oduya 2-on-1. He's got Yanmark. Yanmark waits, fires, stopped by Talbot. The rebound goes just wide. Klingberg standing, ready to get back on the ice. The Oilers now 1 for 3 with that advantage. They generated just one shot on that power play. Anton Lander with Rob Klinkhammer and the Hammers. And a penalty coming up to Rob Klinkhammer as he took Jokipaka hard into the boards. And Jokipaka trying to shake off the effects of that hit.
This is Rob Klinkhammer wanting to get in quick and heavy on the forecheck. I was worried about these. And it's just that Jokipaka went in so awkward. Boy, he got up rather quick. Here's the earlier opportunity on the power play. Antiemi trying to make the save. He didn't have to because of good work beside the net by the Dallas Stars. They clear the puck. And there was Johnny Oduya. That would be Johnny on the spot right there.
Oh, hey, copyright Gene Principe.
Thank you.
Second power play for the Dallas Stars. They had 2 shots on their last power play. Anton Lander will line up against Jason Spezza. Lander wins it. Greiba stripped to the puck there by Sharp. Greiba recovers. And a nice little play to Anton Lander. He and Pakarinen up front with Nurse cutting for the net. Here is on Nurse stop. Clear to an open wing. Picked up by Ben. Ben for Spezza. He'll chip it in. Talbot will get there first. Talbot laid it to the corner. Spezza intercepted it. Robin in there to try and cover it up. Klingberg. Second shot. Stopped by Talbot. Rebound. And another whistle when the puck is loose.
This is terrific movement by Cam Talbot. Just gets over, perfect timing. That's a drill that he practices every single day. He and Anders Nilsson with Dustin Schwartz, goaltender coach, gets over, and Patrick Sharp there, but Cam Talbot was there as well. Tyler Seguin was mad, but the puck got cleared away, and it would have been still, though, extra pressure with the Oilers scrambling a bit.
Tyler Seguin tied for 4th in goals. He's got 25 on the season. They had 37 last year and 37 the year before that. Sekera with Fane. Goligoski at the point. Alex Goligoski. Janmark. Roussel. The boards for Hemsky. Gets by him. Opportunity now for Letestu. He is with Matt Hendricks. And that puck ends up in the Dallas Stars bench.
Oh, really hard to learn if you learn from the right guys. And Matt Hendricks, one of the right guys.
There's Lander and Barbarina out there now on the penalty kill. 50 seconds left to go in the minor to Rob Klinkhammer. Tyler Seguin. Jason Spezza. Jamie Benn right out of front. Seguin snaps a shot and he put it out the cross.
I'm sorry. And here are Rob's listen.
Seguin's got it. Benn providing traffic in front as the puck comes to Spezza. Spezza back to Klingberg. Klingberg now to Seguin. Tyler Seguin waits, delivers to Benn. A return feed broken up by Nurse. Klingberg over to Spezza. Cross ice for Seguin. Sweeps it into the front.
Play keyboard shortcut K button. Press keyboard shortcut K button.
Benn had a chance and he hit the post. Klingberg shot. Stopped by Talbot. And the penalty is over. Rob Klinkhammer's out of the box. Benn did not get all of it. Look at that puck go straight up in the air. Benn picks it up from the corner. Dallas now 0 for 2 with a man advantage. He got 3 shots on that power play and hit a couple of posts.
A couple of great saves too by Cam Talbot.
Hammer will pop that puck down the ice and now he's going to chase Johnny Oduya. Oduya spins to get away from Taylor Hall. 30 shots for the Dallas Stars. 19 for the Edmonton Oilers.
And there's not that much going in this third period.
Leon Draisaitl moving in against Oduya. He gets hauled down. Play continues. Puck alive in the corner. Teddy Bursel's got it. Teddy Bursel to Leon Draisaitl. Back to Bursel. Down low for Hall. That pass failed to click. And the Murders picks it up. Sends it out for Nichushkin. Now Nichushkin in a race with Fane. Gives him a bump as puck comes to Sekera. Hemsky able to keep it in. Teddy Bursel with it down. Feeds to the middle for Draisaitl for Yakupov. Broken up by Lindell. Sekera's going to take his time as the Oilers make a change. Andre Sekera will give it to Justin Schultz. Lay it to Jordan Eberle. He'll backhand it in. Niemi. Leads it there for Yoki Bach. Sends it around the boards. Picked up by Antoine Roussel off his stick. As offside was Roussel bringing it in. Jamie Benn comes close to his second goal of the game. We'll be back. 4-3. Roussel bringing it in. We'll be back.
Welcome back. Can't wait to share your experience on the road like these fans. If you're catching a game in the U.S., you can share all your experiences as they happen with friends and fans back home. With Roam Like Home from Rogers, you can use your phone exactly like you do at home, starting at only $5 a day in the U.S. Go to Rogers.com/Roam Like Home for more details.
Gene, the Oilers will be home on Saturday for their last game before the All-Star break. They're going to take on Nashville, and you'll see that game on Hockey Night in Canada. As Cam Talbot has faced 31 shots so far in this hockey game. Goligoski stripped the puck there by Jordan Eberle, and Eberle gets it out to center. Here's with Yakupov and Pouliot. Intercepted right out in front. Reaching for it there was Colton Sevier. Sidley trying to feed that puck in front for Eves. It pushes off, but Pouliot comes back defensively. Eberle chips it ahead for Yakupov. Klingberg to the middle for Fiddler. They'll chip it in, chase it. Get knocked down by Eric Greibach. Pouliot leaves it off the boards. Down into Dallas territory. Oilers making a change as Benn Fires that one into the corner. Sharp ends up with it behind the net for Tyler Seguin. Gets it back again up top. Oduya snaps a shot that goes wide. Cassian. Letestu and Pakarinen. This is Letestu for Pakarinen, and he tipped it over top of the net.
Good effort by Pakarinen. A smart play by Mark Letestu.
Letestu has it again. Greiba going down low. Puck never got there as it was tipped out to center. Sekera. Checked there by Ben. Recovers. Gets the puck back again. He will drop it for Fame. Sekera has it now. The Oilers complete a change. Get their top line out there. Sekera brings it in across the line. And that puck ends up getting tipped into the netting. Eero Pakarinen. He had a goal and assist against Tampa Bay. Comes close right there.
Welcome back. Another busy Saturday for Canadian hockey fans. It all begins with matinee action at 10:30 a.m. Mountain with the Vancouver Canucks visiting Pittsburgh on Sportsnet. Then at 4:30 p.m., Hockey Central can be seen on CBC and Sportsnet, followed by Habs Leafs on CBC, Devils Jets on Sportsnet, and Ducks Wings on City. The TV frenzy, and it is, finishes at Rexall Place as the Oilers play their last game before the break, hosting Nashville at 8 p.m. Mountain. A busy Saturday on Hockey Night in Canada.
And Gene will be working that game. And it's cleared down the ice. 8:38 to go here in the third period. 31-19, the shot favor the Dallas Stars. As Talbot plays it around the boards. Hall reaching for it. Gets it out to center. Goligoski. Found Nichushkin. Dumps that puck in. Greiba will play it to Nurse. Over his stick, right to Nichushkin. Nichushkin will give it to Alashevsky. Drop back to Lindell. Lindell through traffic. And Talbot made the save. Don't know if he saw that puck coming.
There's some good play, though, here by Darnell Nurse in front of the net. Although he gets his man, gets screened, he's able just to eliminate Nichushkin's stick as the shot comes from the point. Darnell was on the right side. He just turned and was able to just kind of get the stick up so there was no deflection as it came to Talbot, but still the screen was there. He's able just to Darnell Nurse in front of the net. Although he gets his man, gets screened, he's able just to eliminate Nichushkin's stick as the shot comes from the point. Darnell was, although he get good play though here by Darnell Nurse in front of the net. Although he gets his man, gets screened, he's able just to eliminate Nichushkin's stick as the shot comes from the point. Darnell was on the right side. He just turned and was able to just kind of get the stick up so there was no deflection as it came to Talbot, but still the screen was there.
He stays out there with Eric Greiba. Klunkhammer, Lander, and Hendricks. As the puck goes up in the air.
For the fly pattern, wasn't there. A little short.
Outran that pass. Hemsky brings it back with Janmark. Janmark. Hemsky right out in front. Yoki Paka keeps it in. Hemsky behind the net. Hendricks sends it around the boards. Kept in by Lindell, and that shot goes wide. Yoki Paka there. Hemsky behind the cage. Matthias Janmark with it down. Alex Hemsky trying to get free. But it is Anton Lander who comes up with the puck, and he'll get it to Rob Klinkhammer. Chips it in. He and Hendricks both chasing. Plays it off the boards. Hendricks keeps it in. Hendricks right out in front. And Pouliot, he couldn't get his stick on that backhand attempt.
Pass by Van Hendricks.
Yoki Paka will drop it back as Benoit Pouliot hammers Yoki Paka. Benoit was a little upset that he didn't get Ben stick on that backhand. Yoki Paka. Sharp takes it in. Payne giving a hard hit there by Ben. This is Oduya at the blue line. Spezza. Sagan behind the net. Ben in front. Sagan puts it to the middle, and it's picked off by Yakupov. Dale Yakupov chips and chases against Jason Demers.
Russell.
Demers off the skate of Draisaitl.
and Connor McDavid.
Stick handling in a phone book. Phone booth.
Oh, boy, would be tough.
Yeah, that'd be tough too. Sagan fires a shot and it goes over top of the net.
That's even smaller than the phone booth.
It's much smaller. Are you ready to take over? Because I think my voice is just about
I think
done.
you're doing fine, buddy.
All right, man.
This is something we do not want. It's been taking over play-by-play.
Under 6 minutes left to go here in regulation time.
4-2.
Hall. Checked by Cody. Now Machushkin chops it back for Goligoski. He just wants to backhand it out. And does. And that's going to be icing. Checked by Cody. Now Machushkin chops it back for Goligoski. He just wants to backhand it out. And does. So that's going to be icing against the Dallas Stars. For Goligoski. He just wants to backhand it out. And does. And that's going to be icing. Get backhanded out. And does.
5-2.
Tonight's Safeway $1 Million Tag.ca, where Canada shops for great travel deals. Tonight's grand prize winner is Jeannie Martini of Edmonton. Congratulations, Jeannie Martini. Shop at Safeway today, and you could be like Jeannie, our next lucky winner.
Awesome name. That's a name.
Congratulations. Tonight's grand prize winner is Jeannie Martini of Edmonton. Congratulations, Jeannie Martini. Shop at Safeway today, and you could be like Jeannie, our next lucky winner.
Awesome name. Yeah. That's a name that deserves to win and go on a trip.
And then have a
Martini?
copyright G. Pittsburgh. Cassian brings it in across the line against Goligoski. Centering pass. Pacarina hit the side of the cage. Warriors are pressure now. Here's Letestu. His shot is blocked. McDavid. Boyd he comes. Greiber waiting for it. Greiber.
30-point night.
Pacarina swing.
This line has been very good. Letestu, Cassian, and Eero Pacarina. They have been very good tonight. They had some good offensive zone time. Because Marklet a little bit of fiddling.
Silence. Well, Teddy Purcell. Purcell feeds it out in front. They bang away, and the Emmy
Earn their
It's 40 winners back in October. 4 minutes, 42 seconds left to go here in the third period. 32-21. The shots on goal favor Dallas. Dallas second in the Central. They are 5 points behind Chicago. Beyond Draisaitl. Schultz to Hall. Hall right out in front it comes. And
Draisaitl.
Schultz to Hall. Hall right out in front it comes. And Ben was there to kick it away to Sharp. He got it to Sagan. Bounced it into Talbot. And Talbot covers. And play by
Once you put it's just
he is out there with Roussel and Janmark. Anton Lander and Hemsky digging at the puck. Hemsky comes away with it. Alex Hemsky turns, lets the shot go. Talbot the save, and the rebound is picked up by Anton Lander. Darnell Nurse jumping up. He is stopped by Jason Spezza. Spezza to Roussel. Antoine Roussel. Couldn't get a shot away. Drive a good defensive play. Jordan Eberle with the puck now. Eberle. Pouliot. Pouliot shot hit Yoki Paka. Pouliot gets it back.
McDavid. Leon Draisaitl.
At the line. Sekera. Being pounded there by Cody Eakin. There's Spain with a shot. That doesn't make it through. It snapped the stick of Vesa Lindell. He plays a little soccer to Yoki Paka. Now an opportunity. He's snapping a shot. Scores. Sharp angle shot through. It snapped the stick of Vesa Lindell. He plays a little soccer to Yoki Paka. Now an opportunity to snap the stick of Vesa Lindell. He plays a little soccer to Yoki Paka. Now an opportunity to snapping a shot. Spain with a bit to the goal. Demoted to the fourth on the fourth goal of the season for Nail Yakupov.
makes things interesting with less than 3 minutes to go.
16:57, the time of the goal.
And some say it wouldn't be a Dallas Stars Edmonton Oilers game unless it was a one-goal game.
Yeah. Remember, it went to overtime the last time these teams met. Jamie Benn steals, shoots, and Talbot makes the save.
Force their own zone to get up.
As he and was by the shot through traffic. Darnell Nurse picks it up. Nurse quickly to Hall. Hall to the Teddy Purcell, but he was thwarted by O'Dean. Now this is Roussel. Roussel driving for the net. And Cam Talbot
Playing
with Roussel.
is about making sure he's down.
Benoit Pouliot is out there. Benoit Pouliot got an assist on that goal by Mail Yakupov. So Pouliot's got 4 goals, 4 points in his last 6 games. Stick of Spencer goes flying. Sekera flying across the line. He'll backhand it in. Burrs sends it around the boards for Spezza, and Spezza tips it down the ice. Time becoming a factor. 1:40 left to go. Sekera, the net is empty. Cam Talbot has gone to the bench. Hiro Pakarinen hops over the boards. He is the 6th attacker. Lays a hit on Jamie Benn as Ben sends it down the ice, but look at Sharp get there first, negate the icing. Sharp with an empty net. Throws it in behind the cage. Schultz will leave it there for Sekera, so the crisis averted for the Oilers, but they've got to go to work now with 1:10. Draisaitl quickly across the line. Draisaitl hangs on. Great pass to Teddy Purcell. He gets checked. And now, Connor Sagan. He stopped with less than a minute to go. Hall with it now. Goligoski. Klingberg. Slowly down the ice. 47 seconds left to go here in the third period. Leon Draisaitl winding up in his own zone. Draisaitl across the line, takes the shot, didn't miss by much.
He had something behind it too.
Draisaitl back to Purcell. Nurse wants it, fires it. Picked up by Alashevsky. Dominic Roussel calling for it. A great defensive play there by Darnell Nurse. Hall gets surrounded by Green. Opportunity. Block. Purcell's shot went off of goal.
So
The most full
the Oilers are just
any screen of the game is brought to you by So here, and they got this time.
0.5 down seconds to totally redeem yourself.
And you got Degan won't have a chance.
The Oilers win this one by the score of 5-2. And Cam Talbot with his 10th.
So a face-off situation that almost backfires. Vern Fiddler is going to win this back real hard. And Antiniemi has to make the save on his own centerman. Or that would have been one of the freakiest tying goals I've ever seen.
Niemi wins his 17th game of the year and 12th in his career against the